This is Dewey. He's our newest barn cat, and he's actually not much of a barn cat. He's inside all the time, but he is not very adventurous, and so he's just started coming down to the barn to hang out, and it makes me so happy because he's so cute. You guys hungry? They're ready for their grain.
You come to say hello. How are you today? How are you today? Huh? There's like pollen on you. What is that? What is that? You dirty, my god. What are you so dusty for, huh? You been rolling in the dirt?
I've only ridden Weaver twice, and I've just gotten on her with a halter. And the reason that I want to start riding her in a hack more is just that it'll give me a little bit more, I don't want to say control because I don't think anything should ever be used to control a horse, but just a little bit more direct communication. Dewey? For situs, I just give him a little bit of turmeric just to keep his joints feeling better. Along with that, I have this like oil. Big boy. And this one. There you go. We just finished fully staining the barn, so I'm going to show you guys quick. A red door is something that I've always wanted, whether it be on a house or a barn or whatever, and now it's on the horse shelter. It's the door to my tack room. We also just got all of our hay for the season. Most of it is in the horse shelter, but some of it is also in my horse trailer because we didn't have enough room for all of it. But anyways, another accent that I really like is that we use for the hay shelter, the handle is an elk antler. Last summer, Oliver found an elk deadhead, and we cleaned it up, and now it is hanging. Okay, and we also just strung a bunch of lights under here, so that is super magical at night. I remember I found this picture on Pinterest of this adorable little barn, and it had the string lights, and I had it on a vision board way before we ever bought this property. So the fact that I now have that is just like, oh. Alright. Okay, so I just had a major epiphany. Just about to saddle Weaver up, I realized, I'm like, what is it that I want to accomplish with this horse? For those of you that don't know, Weaver spent 7 years in the wild, and she was adopted by a family who then abandoned her at their boarding stable. And from that boarding stable, a lady took over her care, and through a whole series of events, she ended up being given to me. First little while that I had her, she was still quite feral, and she did not trust people. She didn't want to be anywhere near me, so I spent a lot of time just simply gaining her trust. And then my boyfriend and I got some property. After that, I really had no time to work on her because we were building a fence, we were building the horse shelter, the square pen, all of these things. Over the past few months, I've been doing a lot of desensitizing, getting her ready to have a rider, training her under saddle. And I have ridden her a few times, and she's doing really, really well. But then I'm like, I really want to use her as a trick and liberty horse. This is definitely where she excels. She loves to learn tricks. She's super smart. In an ideal world, I would have a horse that I can do liberty work and trick training and riding. But because of her age, I think we're a little bit limited on time. It's not to say that she couldn't do it all, because she absolutely can, but I just feel like we would be mediocre in everything. I'm definitely wanting to use her as my trick and liberty horse, because not only is that where she's happiest, that's where I'm happiest working with her. And she's a little bit small for me to be riding anyways. I already have my gelding Sai, who is an awesome riding horse. So I have a horse that I can ride. And then I can have my trick horse. I feel really, really good about this decision. Okay, well, I already pulled out my saddle and everything, so I'm just gonna grab Sidus and take everybody for a trail ride through the forest. The horses are starting to shed out their summer coat, and that is very upsetting.
You're so silly.
Sidus is just a big sweetie.
He just wants to be loved.
It's a little bit sad, but I used to bring Waylon, my oldest dog, on all these hikes with us. Like, he was always my main guy. And we still go on walks, but he doesn't come on rides because it's just a little bit faster paced. And he's 12 and he's a little too old to come along, but I give him the opportunity to come and he literally turns around and goes back to the house. So he chooses not to come. He would rather kind of be cozy at home, but I'm like, man, like I have the girls with me. I have Duchess and Flynn and I love bringing them along, but it's weird not having Waylon with me. So I've hiked with them for a little bit and now I'm gonna hop on and I'll get some point of view iPhone footage for the rest of the ride. Hello, hello, hello. Speed walking home, Oliver has some steaks cooking that I know are going to be delicious. Oh, we're snagging a snack. Come on, you. It is such a beautiful evening. Oh my gosh. Good morning. It is a absolutely beautiful day out today. It's about 10 o'clock on Sunday. I should start calling this Talks in the Tack Room, because I feel like I'm always talking to you guys when I'm in the tack room, but it's because there's no wind in here, so I can talk a little bit easier. I had a really slow morning today, which I haven't done in a long time. I feel like I wake up and I go. I make a cup of coffee and I'm just starting my day. So this is my second cup of coffee. I woke up, I made myself breakfast, and it was really nice. I feel like I'm in a really good mood because of it. A couple of things I want to get done today. One is organizing this tack room because it's a freaking disaster right now. I have a goal of having Trout pull a cart. So first order of business, I got him a bitless bridle. It's so cute. Oh my gosh, I haven't tried it on him yet, so hopefully it fits. Do also have a surcingle for him, and I've put this on him I think only just one time, and he did totally fine. I have my long reins, which are like insanely long.
Hi, Etsy. My love.
I grew these flowers and they're just now blooming, but they're only gonna bloom for like a day. It's really interesting. And hi, sweetheart. By the end of the day, like all of these petals are gonna fall off. I really love them when they're here. Right, Trout?
You my gardening buddy? You big baby. Look at this foot. Look at that foot.
These two play non-stop. I actually think it fits him perfectly. The only problem is that in the wintertime when he's so fluffy, it's definitely not gonna fit him then. He just wants his big head held. All right, let's go put the surcingle on. I'm just letting him walk around for a few minutes to get used to the surcingle. He really doesn't mind. Trout is the most fearless little donkey. Nothing bothers him, nothing freaks him out. And I do this kind of thing with the horses and they're like, bah! I'm gonna take him into the horse pasture to do this, just so we have a little bit more room.
You did so good, buddy. Yeah, so good. Let's get all this off you, huh? Yeah. So dig it off. This off. Whoa. Yeah, feels good, huh? Alright. Good job, buddy. Good job, buddy. You're very good. Yeah.
So I've been wanting to train Trout to drive for a really long time, and kind of for a bunch of reasons, but the main one is it'll keep him in shape. I believe that an active animal is a healthy animal, so definitely want to keep him moving around. And then also it's going to be really fun. Just take a moment to envision Trout pulling a little baby cart. Oh my god. I'm gonna go play with Miss Weaver. I've been using these just like forage treats, so they're low in sugar. I have this Fjall Raven bag that I use. I'm actually not that bougie. I just used to work at a outdoor clothing shop, and so I got good discounts on stuff, so I bought a couple of these bags, and for some reason one ended up being a treat bag. She really doesn't like her face being touched, but it's something that we're working on. Just because I've decided not to ride her anymore does not mean that she is retired. She doesn't have to do anything. Quite the opposite, actually. So, sorry, you're not off the hook. I love brushing them. It's very therapeutic for me. Step, good. Step, good. She has the motion down, but it's the walking part that she's still trying to figure out. Step, good. Step, good. Step, yeah. Well, it started raining. What are you thinking, huh? Getting out of the rain?